I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, Samson Dauda wins the Romania Pro Muscle Fest. Beirut, the Iranian bodybuilder who for the second year in a row misses the Olympia because he can't get into the country, places second. Horse MD Marcellus De Angelis third, and surprisingly Nathan Diaz places fourth. But this video is not about that show. Samson Dauda, who just came off a third place finish at the Olympia, and earlier in the year wins the Arnold Classic, jumps into this Romania Pro right after the Olympia. Is already committed to the Arnold Classic Ohio in March, and I believe he's committed himself to the Arnold Classic UK. And you know what? That's not it. He's not finished. This weekend, he's jumping into the Prague Pro. Now, it's nice to see a top-level pro like that jumping into more than one show a year. We've seen it in the past over and over again. It used to be the top 5 automatically qualified, and quite often these guys would get finished with the Olympia and they're automatically qualified for the following year. They take the whole year off and they work on coming back solely for the Olympia. It's nice to see he's out there and he's competing a lot. You're a bodybuilder, that's what you're supposed to do. Now, I'm wondering what motivation is besides prize money. It's always nice to bring in an extra check. But I'm wondering whether they're trying to figure things out with Samson's body still. We've seen a lot of improvements over these last couple of years. It's like a totally different bodybuilder. The conditioning, really nailing conditioning. And even before he's put on this size that he's put on over the last couple of years, he's never been able to really nail the conditioning. Now he's been working with Milos, and maybe they're trying to use these multiple shows like this to try and experiment with different approaches to try to figure out what's going to work best. So he ultimately brings in the best conditioning he could possibly bring in. Many people agree that if Samson would have been able to nail his conditioning at the Olympia, he would have left the arena the new Olympia champion. Now, like I said, it's nice to see these guys compete more often, and maybe they have, him and Milos have other motives, like I said, trying to figure the formula out to perfection. But I'm also wondering whether it could potentially work against him and hurt him. Back in the day, in Milos' day, and Milos was one of them, these guys competed a lot. But the guys were a lot smaller than they are today. Yes, I think they should be doing more than one show a year, but do 4 or 5 shows a year. I believe that the bigger you are, the more wear and tear the whole process is going to be on the body. And I'm not 100% certain whether it's going to be a good thing, him competing as much as he's competing. After all, this would be, let's take the Arnold, the Olympia, the Romania, and now Prague. That's going to be 4 shows this year. I don't know if there's any more shows this year that he's intending to jump into, but that's a lot. And like I said, I think on the larger bodybuilder, and he is a larger bodybuilder, 6'1", and he stepped on stage at 300 pounds. I think it might be a little too much wear and tear on the body. Let's see whether this will affect him. I expect to see him coming in really good conditioning in this show. He's only a week out. It's only a week out from Romania Pro Fest. Let's see what happens over the next few months going into the next 2 shows, the Arnold Classic and the UK. Hopefully it doesn't put wear and tear on his body. We'll see when the day comes. But before I finish up, I just want to congratulate him still for willing to put it on the line. The guys these days just don't want to compete that much. They'd rather do that one show, the Olympia, qualify for the following year, and just do that show again. That's it for this video. I'd like to thank you for watching.